Steve, how would you assess how you guys played today?
I thought it was one of our better games in a lot of areas. We fixed some of the things that we didn't handle very well last night. Obviously, the turnover difference between the two games was huge yesterday. Just a lot of uncharacteristic turnovers. Only 3 of them, watching the film, only 3 of them were against the press. That means we had 16 more just random turnovers. So we were obviously out of sorts. I thought today we really, really locked in. I thought the guys did a nice job of handling the press, had the right amount of attack, knew when to attack, when to pull it back out. But I thought there was a lot of positives there. The assists, the high assist number, which led to easy shots, and the limited turnovers was really good. But we fought defensively too. We were pretty good defensively both games. I liked our effort on that end of the floor. Rebounded the ball pretty well. I didn't see the rebound numbers tonight, but rebounded the ball well yesterday. I liked what we did in almost every area today. The ball movement was fantastic. And we made a lot of threes. Last night we showed them this morning, and I went back and forth trying to decide whether to show them, if it would be counterproductive or not. But we missed 9 wide open 3-pointers yesterday. Wide open with Keaton, Javon, guys you expect to make them. Zumbel, it was good. They were good looks. I felt like we're going to knock some of those down tonight. Our guys, I think they were surprised when they saw that. So we knew we were going to play better today, and our guys really, really responded.
Steven, go ahead.
Coach, you had Keaton reach 2,000 career points today, and then a few minutes later, Javon hit 2,500 for his career. What has having those two meant for you the last 4 years? And if this was their last game, did you say anything to him after?
Well, we all know we got a lot of basketball left. They're going to have some emotional moments with their families right now. I was thanking them and they were thanking me. That's just appreciate everything they've done for this program. Pretty fitting for them to finish it off this way in the convo with the monster nights from both of them. They came here 4 years ago and started making baskets, and they just kept it going for 4 years. And to have both of them, there were a lot of nights when one or the other was clicking over the last 4 years. But for have both of them just have monster nights like this on senior day is very, very special. They have, just changed the perception, I think, of our program. They've allowed us to play fast the way we said we were going to play. They've allowed us to shoot a lot of threes. They've allowed us to do a lot of the things we said we were going to do when we recruited them 4 years ago. And they've been great ambassadors. They've handled their business. They've both done a great job in the classroom. And they're great road runners.
Jerry, go ahead.
Steve, what was it that allowed you to space the floor as well as you did today? Was it the shooting that opened it up, or was it the passing, or was it a little of both? What was it?
Yeah, I think it was all those things. Again, last night we moved the ball fairly well and got some corner threes that we didn't knock down, but we rolled our big guys in the middle of the lane a lot against their man-to-man. They sucked in. Jacob has become such a threat when he's doing that they're sucking in. They have to. If not, he's going to lay it in. We tried to keep their big guys out on the floor. Tried to create space down there in the paint. So I just think we had a lot of attack. Maybe out of we threw it from one side to the other against the 1-2-2 and then drove it. That got us some inside out play. Our pick and rolls, we rolled into the high post area and then kicked it out. That got us some good action. We kicked it out and drove and kick it. Drive and kick is a big part of the game today. And Juice is a very good drive kick player. Obviously, Keaton and Javon are good drive kick players. Parrish had a stretch there in the second half where he was just catching it in the middle. He's so poised, catching it in the middle and finding people. So a lot of different guys handling the ball. Everyone was a threat, and that puts a lot more pressure on the defense when they have to honor everyone. One time we were trying to run a play to snap it to Javon, and they were face guarding, so we ran a ball screen, and there was nobody there to help on the ball screen because they were face guarding Javon. So just players were seeing it. They didn't get sped up. I thought everybody just made a lot of good basketball plays.
Jonas, go ahead.
Coach, even up 20, you still had Keaton and Javon and Phoenix out there on the floor. Of course, we've seen some large leads disappear during the season, but was leaving them out there on the floor about giving them a chance to kind of take in what could be their last games here at the Convocation Center? Was it a moment for the fans to take that in, or a little bit of both?
No, we just want to make sure we had the game in hand before we took them out. And, that's a very, very uncomfortable thing. They still had their main guys in, didn't think the game was over yet. So we just tried to find the right time to do that. A lot going on. A 3.5 minute mark, I told the coaches, we got to figure this out. Game's not over. We got to hang in here. On the flip side, we need to be ready to get those guys their little curtain call at the end. So I had to put Phoenix back in to make sure he was in there when we started subbing them out. I obviously was not – hope there was no feeling that we kept our guys in there too long. We just want to make sure we had the win in hand, and then we wanted to get them their opportunity to get their round of applause.
Great.
Go ahead.
And, what, if anything, can you share about how things are going to operate in Frisco next weekend?
Probably not much. It all just changed 2 or 3 days ago. So, we've been going along this whole time. They send out all that information. You can imagine the logistics of what was going to be, what was it? 12 teams on each, 24 teams, men and women, hotels, practice times, all that. And then they added everyone, so that's more hotels, more practice times, extra games on the front end. So no, from a logistics standpoint, I don't have any idea. We've been looking at the standings for quite some time. I've been telling our guys for weeks that we still had a chance to catch UAB because their schedule was pretty tough here down the stretch. I think they've got North Texas next week. So I told our guys, we got a chance to, A, we got a chance to get hot and finish strong. B, UAB's got some tough games down the stretch. And obviously letting the one get away from us yesterday hurt our chances of catching them. But we think we're going to be in the 4 spot. So we have a little idea who we might play on the other side. There's still a few things that could happen. Assuming you guys all saw the new bracket, looks to me like the number 6 team got punished. When they first said they were allowing 7 coming in, I didn't know if that meant number 2 was going to get punished, but they're still giving buys for 1 and 2. Looks to me like 6 now has to beat 7 in order to play 3. So I guess they're the ones that got shortchanged in the decision. Obviously, 7 got rewarded by getting a chance to play, which I think everyone feels is this year. We've been fighting. We always in our league meetings we talk about non-conference scheduling, conference tournament location, and conference tournament format. And the coaches all want everyone to go to the tournament every year. And it wasn't going to happen this year, and now it is. So hopefully everybody can go in there and play hard and have some fun. And we're focused on trying to keep our momentum going, trying to, again, we're healthy, we're feeling good, got different guys playing well. I've been saying that for 2 or 3 weeks. We got to find a way to use this next week and a half, a lot of good practice time. And I'd like to add one more game between now and then. We'll see what happens.
Greg, go ahead.
Steve, that was what I wanted to ask about, both the prospect of adding another game and what goes into that. And then if you can't, how confident are you in the guys in the form you have right now heading into the tournament?
Yeah, I mean, we've all done some scheduling this year that we never thought possible. It's been unbelievable watching all this stuff go down. If we were to try to get a home game, we've got all the spring sports playing. We've got all the fall sports that got pushed to the spring, so it's just a logistical nightmare, but our administration's working like crazy. Tip my hat to all of our marketing folks, ticketing and facilities. It's amazing what they're doing to pull off games. I mean, softball's playing 4 this weekend, soccer played yesterday. It's just never ends. So we're not trying to wear people out, but we are trying to get one more opponent in here. It's tough because non-D1, some of them are in there playing in their conference tournaments already. Some of them will be done, but we're trying to explore every possibility. UAB played a game last week. They played a non-D1, I think, on Monday, or this week on Monday, to get them one extra game. So we'd like to get somebody in here. I feel like there's a decent chance we can do it, and we appreciate the support we're getting to try to make that happen.